He's out of town on a promotional tour, but I will definitely give him the message. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Hi.
Grandma, hey.
Where's Tom? I want to talk to him.
Oh, on the stairway to heaven with Brooke. Figuratively speaking, they're on their way to Sydney.
Really? Since when?
About an hour ago. They're promoting Taboo, men's and the women's line.
Just the two of them?
Mm-hmm.
I give up.
No, you don't. You don't give up.
You're right. No, I don't.
Hey, do you ever, I don't know, give up on anything?
I gave up on my marriage once or twice.
Well, then, did you ever have an affair?
When I was married?
I don't know, like, were you ever tempted, or do you ever have any regrets?
Well, there's a big difference between regrets and temptation. Listen, anybody who tells you they've had no regrets hasn't lived a very interesting life.
Well, that's exactly how I feel. You know, why should I be afraid to get my hands dirty?
Well, sweetheart, it depends on what you want to get your hands dirty in.
Oh, that's true. I don't know, I just always thought I was the girl that would never give a married man a second look. God, I was wrong.
You're not sleeping with a married man, are you?
Maybe I want to be. Look, I know it's wrong, but it's not as wrong as his marriage.
It's Bill Spencer, isn't it? Did he make a pass at you?
I wish.
Tell me you don't mean that.
Nah, he would never do that while he's married, even though his marriage has imploded. Oh, they're separated. Didn't you know?
No, I didn't. Look, they're separated, and then they're separated. She's a very tenacious girl.
Well, Katie only married him so she could show the whole world that a good woman improved him. But strangely enough, Bill is still Bill, and now she forced him to go to therapy.
You seem to know an awful lot about their marital troubles, Missy. Are you the cause of them?
No.
But you know it is.
Yeah.
I knew Bill's father. We were friends. And he is very much like his father. They're both loners. I'm not going to tell you what's right and wrong because you know that. I'm just going to warn you. Bill is a dangerous man. And you can't see it because your eyes are filled with stars.
Oh, God. Grandma, I know him way too well to even idolize him, all right?
Then you realize that he's very selfish, self-centered, self-involved, and I understand that kind of guy can be very, very charming, great company, until you really need something from them.
But that's the thing. I think I'm more like that than Bill is.
Honey, Bill never does anything without an agenda. Believe me when I tell you this. You have 25% of this company. He controls Donna's 12.5%. Do you think that he hasn't already calculated that all out? Do you think that he hasn't already thought exactly what he can do if he's got you tucked away in his little vest pocket?
We knew Storm was in trouble, and we did nothing. We loved him. Of course, we loved him, but he needed help. If love was enough, he'd still be alive today.
I am not your brother, Katie.
Is there something about Bill that frightens you? Does he own a gun, for
Oh,
example?
I own a gun? Why are you feeding her paranoia?
I don't know if he owns a gun. I've never asked.
I can only reflect back what I'm hearing right now, and I'm hearing that Katie is telling me whenever there's violence that goes unaddressed, it usually leads to tragedy. That's her greatest fear.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm not some suicidal maniac. What difference does it make whether or not I have a gun? Have you ever seen me with a gun? Have I ever shot someone? I'm not a deranged freak. I have a temper. I use some four-letter words. I've had a bar fight or two.
You plotted a murder!
I can't believe you just said that.
Well, if
How
you're gonna
could you
pretend
do
like
that
it's
to me?
nothing.
I have to warn both of you. There are legal implications.
I'm not talking to
What
you.
we're ta-
I asked you a question. How could you be so irresponsible?
How can you expect me to be okay with the fact that my husband was planning to kill someone?
Enough, Katie! I truly believe that my son's life was being threatened.
You make it sound like it was an impulse. It wasn't. You got Amber out to that house. You lured her out to the bluff. You were going to push her over the edge.
I take action. That's what I do. That's why you married me, because I am strong enough to do what needs to be done. And now you're using it against me. Accusing me of being dangerous, of being sick.
I'm afraid for you. I'm afraid for us. You say you know what you did was wrong, but you don't seem to feel any remorse
You
whatsoever.
don't know what I feel. That's the problem. Do you? Do you feel remorse, Katie? If this is how you felt, if you were done with me, all you had to do was say so. You didn't have to drag me in here and get me accused of murder, arrested for a felony.
That's not going to happen. Everything we say in here is confidential.
Think again. Taylor is legally obligated. If she knows that a murder is being premeditated, she is legally obligated to report it.
Is that true?
Yes.
Taylor, it's all in the past. It's over and done with. I mean...
No. Certainly I don't have to report every time a patient says that they are...
Tell her
thinking of
I'm
doing
not a
something
threat to her,
drastic.
Katie.
He's not a threat. He's not a threat. I honestly believe that. I do.
Then what do you want from me?
I want you to deal with these issues. I want you to face this problem the way you face every problem, head on. I need to know that this is not going to happen again. You act like what you did is something that anyone would do, that is perfectly normal.
If you wanted normal, then you married the wrong guy. It is a hell of a thing to marry a man who you know full well is anything but conventional, and then try and change him. If you wanted a project, Katie, you should have taken up knitting. And if you wanted normal, you should have stuck with Maroney. I'm done.
Bill, please don't walk out on me, please.
Let's be clear on who walked out on whom.
You know, Bill could have me in his pocket right now if he wanted to.
Did you hear nothing I said to you? You really think this marriage is finished?
Bill's marital problems boil down to one thing. He's married to a Logan. Katie is just a younger, less ditzy version of Donna and Brooke. They throw themselves at wealthy men until one tumbles, and then they go into these royalty modes with these impossibly prissy standards they apply to everyone but themselves.
To say that there's a complete lack of self-awareness in that family is an understatement. It's true. And Brooke is the best example. My God, the woman never sees the consequences of her actions. She does what she does and never asks about it until it's too late. I just hope your brother has the good sense to